Live. Okay, we're live.
Okay.
Nobody says anything.
I'm just trying to get my screens all set up now.
Okay.
So who's leading the discussion this week?
I can if you want.
Okay.
So on 12, on part 1, what does it mean to have a matched pair data? So, wait, we're on 12 and then 13, right? Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well-
So a matched pair from a population is where multiple observations have been made, like the weight loss one or the father and son height,
Yeah.
the pre and the post tests.
Mhm.
Okay. And then number 2, what are the differences in the hypotheses tests between a one sample T, sigma unknown, and matched pairs T, open-ended? And I put one measures the differences in a pair and the other deals with only one variable.
Yeah.
I like it.
Okay. Part 2. Match procedure. Manager at a factory says that the amount of time that his workers spend doing their part in the assembly line is too long. Measures the amount of time in minutes 9 of his workers take to complete 100 products, and then after he implements the new procedure, he again measures them in minutes, the same 9 workers, on how long it takes them to complete 100 projects, and he obtains the following data. He wants to know if the mean assembly time is different, and use the level of significance of A is 0.05. So to design the study A, what is the research question? I put, does the implementation of a new workflow improve the time it takes to complete 100 products?
Yeah.
That sounds good. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, and what did you guys put for B?
I put the null hypothesis is the mean of the difference equals 0. The alternative hypothesis is the mean of the difference does not equal 0.
Yeah.
What I put 2. Okay, on number 2, collect the data, describe the data collection procedure. Anyone want to do that?
Okay, so for this one, it's just, okay, if I understood it correctly, so he collected the assembly times of those 9 workers before the change, and then he recollected the times after the change, right? After the change of procedure, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, number 3, describe the data. In a short paragraph, use the summary statistics to describe the data, and after the paragraph, insert the appropriate and well-labeled graph to illustrate the data. I have my graph. It's really small. But I put, to see if you could improve production time, a manager measured minutes to produce 100 things before and after implementing the workflow change. He found that N is 9, D bar is minus 1.0556, 95% confidence range is minus 3.0508, and 0.9397. T is minus 1.220, degrees of freedom is 8, p-value is two-tailed, 0.257, and the sample of the differences is 2.596.
Very good.
Take a breath.
I have to tell you right now, I have a hard time with the p-values. So as we go through the lesson, if anyone has things to say about p-value, I will be all ears.
Oh, I've looked. I was having problems with it too. Where did I write that down?
What exactly are you having problems with on the p-value?
If to divide it into or not divide it into. Is that what you're talking about, Shancy?
No. Sometimes when I think I've got it down and I go and I do it and it doesn't match what is on the answer key. And so I just struggle. I wrote down on one of my assignments one that I couldn't get so I could ask about it when we got to it. So.
Okay. Well, let's wait till we get there then, I guess.
Well, actually, I think it was on the out of the lesson book. 4, make inferences. What type of hypothesis test is appropriate?
Two-tailed.
Uh-huh. And what else?
The sample mean is random and normal distribution.
Yeah.
Okay, but it's like a two-tailed paired sample t-test?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then you just did the requirements for B.
Right.
Okay, C, continue with some of the tests. Okay, so continue with the test regardless of what you found in part C. Compute the test statistic. And I put that the QQ plot seems normally distributed, and the number is greater than 30. So assume it's a sample random sample, and the differences are like to me it looked almost like a snake on the QQ plot, in that it wasn't normally distributed. That because of that requirement were not met. What did you guys?
Well, in one of the videos that I watched, I think it was Brother Ball said it was on the QQ plot. It was not exactly on the line, but it was pretty close. And so he said we should just call that normal. So that's what I did. That's why I'm just assuming. If it's really crazy and really erratic, then that's not normal. But everything that I saw was normal in these last 2 lessons. But my SPSS, it was working for this, and then now it's not working again. So,
Yeah. Well, I could see what you say though, because like sometimes, you know, when like we've looked at other examples, it kind of looks like, you know, it kind of dips down, comes up, kind of dips down again. But I think, you know, because they're all super close to the line, I think that's why he said it's just consider it normal. But I don't know.
Okay. I just looked at the answer key for C, and it says the differences are not very normally distributed. The requirement is not met.
Okay.
oh, because the sample is only 9?
Yeah. 9, and it wasn't. There was if I remember right, when I did the QQ plot, there was a couple that were kind of out there. Mark, do you have yours?
I looked at the QQ plot. It doesn't look normally distributed just because they follow a positive correlation, but they're not really close to the line. And so they don't have to be exactly on the line, but they do have to be pretty close to it. And the QQ plot was kind of widespread a little bit. So it's not a normal distribution.
Okay.
All right. D, the degrees of freedom.
8.
Okay. E, compute the p-value to the alpha and compare it to the alpha level.
Get 0.257 and two-tailed.
Yeah, how is it?
0.257, but that it's greater than the A value.
That's what I put too.
Right. And then you failed to reject, right?
Right, because P is greater than the A. Okay. G, present your conclusions in the form of an English statement. Who's our best linguist?
There's insufficient evidence that the different assembly procedure is faster or better.
Okay.
I like it. We're going to go with that.
All those papers I wrote last semester.
Okay, H, rather than testing a hypothesis, now say that you just wanted to estimate the mean difference between wait times at the 95% level. What would you do? Do it and paste your result below.
So with this, we just do a 95% t-test, right?
Yeah, you go to the one sample t-test, you go to options, and then change your percentage, and then fill in the box to 95, and then click continue, and then click OK.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so I was a little confused on this one, so I looked at the answer key before I did it, and where it says the mean difference between the wait time, I realized after looking at the answer key last night that it's talking about the confidence stuff. So at the 95% level, the mean confidence level would be the minus 3.051 and 0.940. And you round it to 3 places.
Okay.
Yay.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, so I got a negative 0.93 and then the positive 3.50 whatever. Is that still considered right or correct?
That's fine.
Okay.
But how did we get the different answers, though?
It depends on how you put it in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry,
Okay,
Mark.
so it isn't really... Go ahead.
Generally speaking, you always put the lower number first. That's just the proper format.
Mhm.
So put your negative numbers or your lower numbers first, and then your higher numbers.
Okay.
Okay,
All right,
number 5. Action. Who wants to share their paragraph?
Mine's not a paragraph, more like a sentence.
Yeah.
I would just say, I mean, it's just like a normal statement. Like, it didn't work, so try something else. If you want the times to be lower, then try something else.
Yeah, I said figure out a better way, be more efficient on assembly. Or you could, you could reward your workers with, like, if they get X amount of pieces done in an hour, they get
Candy.
candy.
Works with children.
Yes, it does.
Alright. So, are we ready for 12?
For the
Yeah.
test? Sure, okay.
Go down. Okay, I'm gonna get my... Oh, what happened? Are you all still there?
Yes.
Yeah?
Okay,
Yep.
sorry. You just disappeared off my screen, so... Just wanna pull this up real quick.
Real quick never works on my computer anymore. When we're in group meetings. It works fine, except for in group meetings, it doesn't like group meetings. It's still not pulled up.
Okay, 1 and 2 is true.
Hold
Number
on, I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
Okay, sorry.
You're fine. I have to pull up the software on the school's desktop, so I have to move everything over. It's a lot of
My
fun.
computer's just slow. Okay, I'm there now.
Me too.
Okay, so suppose we have a paired data, let D equal X after minus X before. The null hypothesis is the mean difference equals 0. The alternative is that the mean of difference does not equal 0, and the population standard deviation sigma is not known. Jordan collects a sample of N equals 9 and computes D bar is 2.2, and the sample difference is 3.3. Did I use all the right words? I think I did. What is the value of the test statistic?
So it's asking for the t-value. Right?
I think so.
I'm still rusty on these two lessons. But, okay.
Okay, so where is the...
Well, is the value of the test statistic, isn't it? I might be silly, but isn't it 0?
I think that's the hypothesis test.
Oh, okay.
I feel like there's some formula for this.
I know.
There's a formula for this. But we don't know... Oh, I guess we don't know the standard deviation is not known.
Okay, so compute the test statistic. P equals difference minus 0 over the sample difference divided by the square root of N.
Where is
So,
that? Oh, I see it.
Where?
I did a bunch of screenshots last night and put it on a Word document.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, you should send that to all of us.
Yeah, could you do that, please?
Oh, if you want me to. You might
Okay,
decide.
so you're doing the one sample t-test.
That's the hypotheses testing matched
Where it's t equals x bar minus
pairs data. So t equals d minus the difference minus 0.
Oh, okay.
Sample of the difference divided by square root of n. So
I'm not liking
Should be
learning all the new stuff.
sample.
Okay, so it's x bar plus or minus z times the... No, that's not right. Standard deviation over the square root of n, that's not right.
Okay, so it's d. So t equals the d for difference minus 0.
Minus 0 divided by what?
The sample of the difference, so SD, divided by square root of n. So with the information that it gives us there, that would be 2.2 minus 0 divided by 3.3 divided by 9, which is 3, the square root of 9, which is 3. And then I just need to calculate it. 1.1. So 2.2 divided by 1.1 basically, so it's 2, right, Mark?
Yep, that's what I got.
Me too.
Okay, so number 4, the probability. Excuse me.
You got 1, you guys? Is that what
We
you got?
2.
Got
2?
Yeah. Do you see how we did that, Jeanette?
I'm doing it on my calculator right now. Okay. I got it.
Okay,
Thank
so
you.
number 4 is the kind of one I need help on because it's the p-value. The probability of being greater than 2 is 0.0403. Use the alternative hypothesis to determine the p-value for this test and round to 3 decimal places.
Oh.
Look at my screenshot.
I have no idea.
Yeah,
Me neither.
Okay, so determine. There is. It's not known.
Probability of being greater than 2.
Okay.
I don't think like we had. I feel like we didn't have any of these type of problems in the homework.
Yeah. This is what gets me is problems like this that I'm like, we didn't go over this in the homework. It's not in the reading anywhere that I remember.
So can we plug? No, we can't plug that in.
Okay, so being greater than 2.0. So greater than is the HA with the mean difference is greater than 0. So my
I feel like this is easier than. I feel like we're making it harder than it is. But
I'm just looking back through my notes to find.
the p-test value, the p-value for the test is just deciding if it's greater than or less than, and then what do you need to do? But I feel like we're missing some information, but I'm probably making it harder than what it really is.
yeah, that's what I feel like too.
I have no idea what to do on this one.
The probability of being greater than 2.0.
Use the alternative hypothesis.
To determine the p-value for this test.
The p-value is calculated by finding the area under the normal distribution curve, but can we use that on this one?
Well, we would need a t-score.
Yeah, because because it's not a Z.
So the t-score is 2, right?
Yeah, I feel like it has to play off of.
What we have,
Yeah.
information that's given to us.
Let me see.
Can I use the lifeline?
It is determined using the alternative hypothesis. If the alternative hypothesis is two-sided, which it is, then the p-value is the area. Oh, this is still talking about Z under the curve.
I think it's 0.046 because if the t-score is 2, right?
Mhm.
T-score is like the same thing as a z-score, isn't it?
Right. Right.
So then if you plug the z-score into the normal distribution app, and it's two-tailed test, so you do it above and below, then it's 0.0455, but rounded to 3, it's 0.046.
Okay,
I don't know though. That's just a total guess.
I'll take it because in some of the videos they were using applet in places where I didn't think we were supposed to.
Well, but the only thing is that it's a small sample size, so I don't know that it would be a normal distribution.
That's true.
My goodness.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Okay.
Let's put in the 0.0456 for now. We can come back to it in a minute if we figure something out down the road here.
Okay.
What you guys put 0.046?
0.46.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
046.
0.046.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I say let's try and come back to that one.
I'm going to write it down. Number 4. I forget. Okay, so use the data file, Chapter 12, Data A, to answer questions 5 through 10. Okay.
Okay, so we have to pull that up now. Chapter 12, Data A.
Ooh. Data A, yes.
Let's see if mine works. Hold on.
Here we are.
Make a column of differences. Okay. I'm sorry, I have a really bad frog in my throat all day today, and I keep clearing my throat in your ears. I'm sorry. Okay, so,
Darn it.
transform compute variable.
I may have to pull it up on the other one real quick.
1 minus group A, or group 2? Or do you want to do group 2 minus group 1?
Mine's thinking. My SPSS.
I have to work on 2 desktops. Just a second.
So you go to analyze, and then compare means, and then paired sample t-test.
Well,
Yes.
do we want to make a column that's for differences first?
Is this a dependent sample?
No.
Is this an independent sample? Because I know.
This is lesson 12.
Yeah, well, because when I was talking to Brother Balls last night, well, and it said in one of his notes that it said for lesson 12 it's going to be analyze, compare means, paired sample t-test, but then in parentheses it said that this is for like dependent samples. Am I on completely something
Matched
different?
pairs are dependent samples.
Yeah, because they depend
Yeah.
on each other. Because you have to, if you take one, you have to take the other.
Yeah.
So you have to transform it first into go to transform, compare value or variable, and then rename it difference, and they need to go to analyze, descriptive statistics, explore, then put differences in there, then plots, and continue OK.
I must have missed all of how to do the SPSS on this one because I am totally lost.
Okay, so
How does that
are
sound gibberish?
are you looking at your data, Mark?
Yeah, I've got my data open.
Okay, so go to transform. It's the fifth one over,
hmm
and then go down to compute variable.
Okay.
Okay, and then where it says target variable, you're going to write difference because you're going to put in a new column, and it's going to be the difference between the two groups. So name it difference, and then I did group 1 minus group 2.
Hold on.
So to do that, after you type difference, you're going to go down and you're going to click on group 1 and then hit the arrow to put it over in the big box on the top.
Wouldn't it be group 2 minus group 1? Because D equals X after minus X before.
Oh, you're right. Okay, so do group 2. Thanks, Mark. So click on group 2.
Before I get completely lost here, mine is still.
Yeah, mine's still thinking, you guys.
Yeah,
Maybe it will open eventually.
Okay.
I just want to make sure I understand what you're doing since this is all completely new.
That didn't work for me. Try it again. Oh, okay.
Okay, and you said. Oh, okay. Yeah, I finally see what you guys mean on how it makes your computer so slow.
Uh-huh.
Awful.
Okay, so we're on number 5 still, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so what were you guys saying in what to do in SPSS?
Okay,
So,
so
go to form,
Go to form,
transform,
transform. Okay.
and then compute variable.
Transform. I'm writing it down. Compute variable.
And then in the top left box where it says target variable, type in difference.
Okay.
And then there's a box that says numeric expression. You drag group 2 and then click the minus button. Then drag group 1 and then click OK.
Okay, so you said group 2 first?
Yes.
Why did
Grab
you do group 2 first?
Because D bar equals X after minus X before. And group 2 is the after, I think.
Okay, so I'm doing group 2 minus group 1, right?
Yes.
So then next I gotta grab group 1 and bring it over. And then equals?
I don't.
Or okay?
I think you just hit OK.
and then from there we can just go in and do our analyze.
That didn't really do much.
So,
Okay.
yeah, just go back to your normal spreadsheet.
Oh, here it is.
And
Okay.
a new column. I did the same thing.
So it adds the difference column.
Yeah.
Okay.
So how do you analyze it? Is it
Alright.
paired samples test?
Yeah.
Oh, whoa, what is happening?
So in some of the things we were doing the analyze, the descriptive, and then explore, but then we also did the compare means.
Okay, hold on. Mine just opened, you guys.
Oh, yeah.
God,
If it's
this
gonna
is
work.
frustrating.
Never mind, it's not working.
Okay, do you want me to share a screen? Or Mark can share a screen?
Well, the problem is that I need to.
You need to be
It's
able to
really
do
hard
it.
to not to know what to do if I'm unable to use the program, and I can watch the the videos and stuff like that, but if it's not opening it.
Okay.
But now, hold on, it might work now. Putting like 6 different windows. Awesome. Okay. Oh. Oh, it might work. Okay.
Well, at least I was able to move my other group, so we have as long as we need to tonight. So.
Well, that's good. Well, you know what? Can you guys just screen share? Mine's not working. It's not working. I'm giving up.
Screen share.
Okay, so from my notes, I need to transform, compute variable, and then rename a difference. And put in, click on post, and then put in the minus symbol, and then click on pre, and then put in the other one, and then click OK, and then go to analyze, descriptive statistics, explore, then use differences there, right?
Yeah, it will. Can you see right here on the screen? It'll bring up this extra column for you.
Okay.
And it calculates everything for you.
That's cool. I've never seen that screen before.
Do you want me to go back and do it again?
No.
Yeah. Let's. I'll do it again. Okay, so chapter 12. Okay, can you see it right here?
No.
It's not screen sharing anymore.
Oh, because I closed that one. Hold on. Screen share. Okay, how about there?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. You walk her through and I'll just do it.
Okay, so go to transform and then compute variable and then go to...
It automatically pops up right here ready to type. You're just going to type in difference.
I can't see that.
Oh, hold on. Let me see if I can share that little thing.
Wow, did it seem like this class just got 10 times harder today?
Yes.
I agree.
I'm like,
yes.
started to catch up and now I feel behind again.
I know, right? Last week was good. It was working well, no, it wasn't really working last week. Never mind. I actually understood, well, the reading made more sense to me last week than this does.
Oh yeah, that's how I felt too. I was like, okay. Well, because they brought in a whole lot of new things that we haven't even really used so far.
Right.
Jeanette, it's not going to let me share that little pop-up one.
That's okay. I have it written down. And I've seen it when I've seen the supplementary videos when they do it on there, but I haven't been able to do that.
Okay.
And I'm meeting with them tomorrow, so hopefully I will be able to work out something so I can use it.
Okay.
So now I kind of want to have him go through this stuff with us then, the new SBS stuff. Maybe he can do that in the class tomorrow.
Yeah. He usually goes over the lessons that for like this week's lessons he'll go over, and then I'm going to meet him after that class. I'm just going to stay on. When everybody else leaves, I'm just going to stay on, and I have a ton of questions because this isn't working.
Yeah. Okay. So once we do explore, and it says group 1, group 2 difference. Where do we go from there?
Hey, Mark, go ahead. No? Okay, so then we would go to what I was just doing last night when I was working on all my stuff. I just did all of them all at once. Then I could look at everything and not have to stop and run it again. So I did analyze, compare means, and the one sample t-test, but then I also did the descriptive statistics and explore.
Yeah, that's what I've written down too. So first you transform them, and then you go to Analyze, Descriptive Statistics, Explore, then you label it Differences, and you click OK, and then you go to the sample, one sample t-test, Analyze, Compare, Means, one sample t-test, and then use Differences, OK.
Okay, and back there when you label it difference, then you have to pull your variables over to create how you're going to make that difference column. What's the rule for that? And our rule was group 2 minus group 1.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm in Explore, and I'm doing in the dependent list. I'm pulling over the difference one. And
Okay, so you're pulling difference over first?
yes, does anyone have any better ideas?
Yeah, into the dependent list.
Last night, and then I'm making my histogram and normality plots all at once. There's those, and then I'm going to go back up to Analyze, Compare Means, and remind me, was this a one sample? Oh, was this paired
It
sample?
was.
I think it was paired.
Let me check. I don't know.
Because that's the the formula we used for the one above it.
Oh, do you know what?
Question.
Okay, so with the paired samples t-test, we can grab group 2 and take it over to the variable 1, and we can grab and pull kind of like we did up there on the other thing before. There's that.
It's a two-tailed test. Number 5 is a two-tailed test because it does not equal 0. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's a two-tailed test.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
But how do you plug it into your paired samples t-test? Because now you've got 3 categories.
Yeah, I'm lost, guys. Thought this was supposed to be easy now.
I thought this was supposed to make sense by week 6. Okay, so you did. Okay, so you did the difference, and then you put the type 2 first, group 1, right? And then you click OK.
How did you get it to where it showed? Oh goodness, we're only in question 5 and we are completely lost.
Wait, what did we? Oh, we did number 4. Sorry.
How did you get it to show the test, the paired sample test or whatever it was? So I'm on the point where it's showing the like the difference in the plots and stuff. But I don't see what your screen was showing. Maybe this is it. I don't know. Mark, it's scaring me that you're so quiet.
I'm totally lost on this one. I don't know. I guess I missed all of the SPSS how-to on this one. Like,
Yeah.
Asking me about the alternative and null hypotheses. Like, I'm good with that, but I don't remember anything about the SPSS being in any part of the lesson. I must have totally missed it, or it just wasn't there.
Uh-oh. Yeah, so maybe he can go over all this tomorrow then, like on walk everybody through the how to do this one.
Okay, mine's working now.
Okay.
It's
So-
really, really slow.
Well, we can
Maybe
save
I
this
lied.
for later too.
Should we try what's going on Thursday that we can't meet then?
Hold on, let me find your faces. There you are. I have to pick up my roommates from the airport. So I won't be home till really late. I mean, we could try to do it then. If we really have to, or if we could. Well, Jeanette's meeting with the professor tomorrow after class, and I have a meeting at 9.
Basically, yeah. Where's your faces? There you go. There. Tomorrow I'm gonna be doing math from, was it 6:30? Well, my 5:30 your Mountain Standard Time until like midnight, basically. Because the group or class meeting is usually like an hour or 15, and then he's gonna meet me with me after that, and then I'm gonna work on it while it's fresh in my mind, and basically from, we did 12, 13, 11, 12, and 13 I'm last time because my SPSS isn't working.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Well,
I need help, I guess.
No, it sounds like we all are struggling on this SE, whatever it is, the software for these lessons. So you know what? We could try to meet Thursday night again if we want. It's just gonna have to be like later on for me because I won't get home. Let's see, because the plane comes in around 5:30, so 6:30 Mountain Standard Time. So by the time I'm able to pick them up and get back to the house, it'll probably be close to like 8 my time. To be safe, I would say like 9:30 Mountain Standard Time. Does that work for any of you?
So 9:30 Mountain Standard Time, so it'd be my 10:30
Hold on a
on
second.
Thursday.
Hold on a second. I have another class that starts at. I just don't want to do this week. Yeah, because I have another class that starts at 8:45 my Mountain Standard Time on Thursday. So that's why I was going to pick him up from the airport, come home, and make it in time for my class. That class doesn't last very long if we want to meet after that, or I'm available for early Friday morning.
Friday morning I have classes.
Okay.
And I have the kids home from school. It's summertime.
Yeah. Okay. So
And Thursday night. Wait a minute. Thursday night I have Relief Society meeting, presidency meeting, at 8 o'clock my time.
And that's
So-
Thursday?
Friday night.
There's no way, because I have the shower stuff, so I'm setting everything up for the baby shower.
It looks like it's going to be a late one on Thursday because, I mean, bottom line, none of us get this.
Yeah, we
And
don't.
We need tomorrow night's broadcast.
Yeah.
So it's either going to be really late Thursday or earlier in the evening on Friday.
I'm not available at any time on Friday.
I'm okay with doing it late on Thursday night.
Thursday? So, and you don't think you'll be able to do anything on Wednesday, right?
Me?
Yeah. Because I could do, I could do late Wednesday night too if we need to.
I could do late Wednesday night. I don't have anything else. My husband he's got to be at the church. My daughter has to be activity girls, so I have the boys until 7:30 Mountain Standard Time. They go to bed
Okay.
at that time because it's 8:30 my time. And then, but I have that meeting I want to be at the class meeting tomorrow, and so I'm available tomorrow night. I can talk my husband into not going to his Wednesday night. Okay. After 7:30 Mountain Standard Time tomorrow.
You're free.
Hopefully I'll be free because the class time, and then I'm going to meet with him, and so after that, and then hopefully with class and then meeting with him, I'll understand, and hopefully we can figure this all out.
If I can figure out SPSS, we'll be fine. It's just I have no idea what I'm doing on here, so
Yeah.
like there's nothing you can do if you don't understand how to do the software that computes all your answers for you.
Yeah, I agree.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my problem too, Mark.
Yeah, that's
Let's
because
plan
I'm
on tomorrow at like 7:30ish, 7:45ish.
Mountain Standard Time.
Yeah.
Okay, because my speech class is at, or my communication class starts at 9 Mountain Standard Time. So
Okay.
that gives us an hour and a half, and then I could always come back. Like if we needed more time, say we need more time, I could come back right after my speech class and do more if we needed to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can get it done in an hour and a half, but if not, I can come back right after that class. Or if you guys could write down the answers and then someone meet with me right after and we can go through it or something.
Okay.
Okay.
So do we want to try for 7:30 tomorrow then? And then
Yeah, let's do that, because that's...
is that easier than Thursday for everybody? And that way everything's fresh from the class meeting. And then when I get home from when I get home from work, I'll try and jump on for the last half of the class meeting as well.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Okay, so when it's with a D with a bar over it, is that the mean? The difference of the mean, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
The difference in the means.
And then the S with the D
That's
is
the
the
difference.
standard deviation of the differences, yeah.
Okay, well, okay.
So I've run
Okay, so
getting the same thing.
what did you get, Chancey? Did it work? Did yours pull up? And were you able to do everything that you need to do in the SPSS?
I think so. It keeps coming up with the same thing, and the mean is a negative 31.025, but I don't know if that's right.
I'd feel more comfortable waiting and watching him do it, just so that we don't plug in the wrong answers. I mean, I don't know. It's something that we're going to need to understand anyway for the exams and stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I took the homework quiz.
Negative 31.0250.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I got too.
So, and then I got the
Standard deviation is 341.15713.
or 1.157 when you round it.
Right.
And the test statistic
Is T is negative 0.407.
Where are you at?
I'm going to stop the
The
broadcast.
one
Are
sample
you okay with
test.
that?
You what?
I'm going to stop the broadcast.
Oh, yeah.